Hi, I'm Tim and thanks for watching this video. If you're a fan of Alta Labs or you're thinking of getting into the Alta Labs ecosystem, then you might like to know that they've released this, which is their rack mount accessory for the S8-PoE switch and also for the Route10 router or router, whichever you like to refer to it as. Now this is a dual rack mount, so it will take both devices next to each other. However, in this case I've only got the Route10, so we'll get that installed and I'll show you how this rack mount accessory works. So let's get started. So here we are with the Alta Labs rack mount accessory, and as I've said in the intro, it supports two devices, so you can have, for example, the S8-PoE at one side and also the Route10, which is their 10 gigabits per second router or router, which you can have at the other side, or you can just have one device, of course. Now, one thing I would like to have seen is maybe a panel in here to blanket off if you've only got one device, which might have been just a useful accessory, but it's not obviously essential. It's not that important, to be honest. So it's all built out of solid metal, so the whole case here, everything, these brackets, the base here, and all of the edges right up to the screw fixings there where you mount it into the network rack. And the only part that's actually plastic is this front panel here, which runs from this end all the way across to the other end. So this part here is the only bit that's actually plastic. Now I can see why they've done that. Instead of having it metal at the front, and for example, if you've got this plastic device and then this front would be metal, it would risk scratching the actual device, which is a good thing to see that they've actually made this out of plastic. As you can see at the left side, there's the Alta Labs logo. Now this doesn't actually light up at all. It's just a dummy logo there without any LED lighting. But as you get the LED lighting on the device itself, for example, with the A logo on this Route10 here, then you wouldn't need that LED there. Now what you can do is mount it to the left or right side, so it's either compatible with either side of the device. So what I'll do is show you, oh, and also what you get in the bag is a set of 4 screws which you can use to rack mount it via the holes at either side or either end of the rack mount accessory. So to insert the Route10, for example, which I've got here, let's do it at this side. All you do is tilt it at an angle, but before we do this, one thing that you must do is if you've got rubber feet on your device, which as you can see I have here, so these were already supplied and fitted to the device, so that's for shelf mounting it. But you'll notice in here that there's a rubber feet either side of the device holes for mounting. So what you need to do is actually pull these rubber feet out like so before you put the device in, because if you do try and fit it with those rubber feet included in there, it will not fit and it will force it into the hole and it won't fit properly. So make sure that you remove those rubber feet if you've got rubber feet on the bottom of your device. So all you do is line it up with the plastic front from the back, slide it at an angle, and then fit it down, and then finally push it in place forward, and it does actually give a little click either side, so it does fit snugly in there. And then what you do is loosen the screw on the bracket. So you'll see that there's screws here, which you can use your fingers to release. So all you do is release it slightly, slide it up to the back of the device, then tighten it up, and that's the device fitted in the Alta Labs rack mount accessory. So that's the Route10, and of course, as I've said, I don't have an S8-PoE switch to go at this side, so unfortunately I can't show you that being fitted as well. But it's just the same as this right side, so the left side is identical for fitting. So as you can see, it looks quite nice and neat in there, well designed accessory, and if I was rack mounting my devices, which I am going to do, then I would certainly recommend buying this rack mount accessory rather than having to put them on a shelf. So what I'll do now is go and fit this into the rack, and then I'll show you a short video with it shown fitted into the rack. If you want to purchase this, I'll put links in the video description where you can buy it, and you can also get more information. So depending on which country you're in, you'll have to contact their local distributor, but I will put information in the video description as I've said. So thanks for watching this video. Hope you found this video useful, and if you're thinking of getting one of these, then let me know how you get on with it as well. So thanks for watching, and bye for now.